Hello and welcome back to Euronews Tonight. The French Open has become tennis's first Grand Slam event to be impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. The 15-day tournament has been postponed from May until September. And it's not the only major event to announce a postponement today. UEFA has confirmed that the Euro 2020 Football Championship will be put off for an entire year. The tournament is now scheduled to begin in June 2021. Well, for more on this, I'm joined by football legal expert Stefano Lucatella. Stefano, good to see you there.
Hello,
This will
Oliver,
come
how
as
you doing?
Thank you very much. This will come as a huge blow for not only fans, but for the organisers.
Yes, what should have happened between the dates of the 12th of June to the 12th of July 2020 has now been put off to the 11th of June to the 11th of July 2021. Now, UEFA's boss, Alexander Seferin, has said that he's doing this because he wants the lower grassroots of football and women's football to benefit from this and to enable the home leagues to be able to finish off their internal arrangements and their schedules. So this means that lower down clubs, especially in England, the likes of Bury and Rochdale and other teams like this, will have a chance of surviving this problem financially, because there were rumours that these such clubs in the lower divisions would go under, and they would lose out not only match day ticket revenue but also ticketing revenue. So it's a great help for these lower division clubs. It also means, though, that this multi-city, multi-country sport venue has been changed. It means that it might not take place in the same way as it had been forecast by Michel Platini in many countries. It might be that Seferin decides to go back to what he wants to do because he's not a fan of this multi-location venue sport. He wants to do it in one country. So it may very well be that we don't see these multi-locations, and it may very well be that the semi-final and the final, which should have taken place at Wembley, doesn't take place at Wembley next year at all, because there may be an opportunity for Seferin to change the rules and for it to go back to the previous way of doing things, which was one country, at the most two, but one country and everything happening in that country. What does it mean
now,
for...
Stefano, just quickly, as a legal expert, if UEFA were to change the rules like that, would they face some sort of legal action? Because I imagine there are countries that have been preparing their stadiums, there'll be hotels and lots of tourism organisations that have been gearing up for this event. So could they face a sort of day in court for that?
They could very well face court action from teams, from organisers, national organisers, and the like. Absolutely. This means so much to so many people in so many different locations of the world. And, you know, he uses the words of solidarity and altruism and unity. I've never known UEFA being altruistic to anybody except for themselves. I have to be, clear on that. So he is saying he's doing it for the love of the sport. He's putting health over financial retribution. So, it very well could be the case that UEFA finds itself in court from all sorts of national leagues, hoteliers, groups, whatever, who have entered into contracts. Also, the TV companies, this TV rights at stake, as you well know. TV companies pay a lot of money for this sort of thing, and it's their
Stefano,
contract.
I'm afraid we've just run out of time before we go to the commercial break. Interesting stuff, as always. I'm sure we'll be speaking to you in the days and weeks ahead. Stefano Lucatella there.